What's going on, beautiful people? It's your boy, C-Dub, aka Whit, coming at you guys with another quick, maybe not so quick, but a comparison video of two different cleats that I have. But first, we got to start with the unboxing. Sit back, relax, and enjoy more from your boy, C-Dub, aka Whit. Peace. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so as I mentioned to you guys, I have a quick unboxing to do really first and foremost, and then we can get into a comparison of what I'm about to unbox. Here's the box, and as you guys can see, it's from Specialized. Let's get right into it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we are opening the box right now from Specialized. Let's get into this thing right here. All right. Finally. All right, so let's open it up. And we got the bill of lading right here. And open that up. Let's disregard that. We got the good old paper, brown paper. And then there is the infamous Specialized blacked out box. Let's get that thing turned around. All right, so turned around in the right direction. Let's open her up. Oh, yeah. So here we go. Let's put that back. And what do you see? The S-Works Aries black on black with the new BOA Li2 system, the new enclosure system, as well as representing the Dynama. Check them out. More to come very soon. Let's go. Alrighty, y'all. So as you guys know, I am doing a comparison video of the new 2021 Specialized S-Works Aries, as well as the GIRO 2020 GIRO Imperials. Now, I'm going to cover 4 topics. Of course, I'm not a shoe expert, but I am one that loves shoes. So I think this is right up my alley. So the 4 points I'm going to talk about today, 1 is design, 2 is comfort, 3 is performance, and the 4th one, which may tickle some people's fancies, is the price point. I'm going to address point number 4 first. So, price point. Both the Aries and the Imperials are both $425. I know, right? $425. That's what you're going to pay for a premium shoe. Now, a little bit into the first point, design. As you see right here, we have the 2021 Specialized S-Works Aries. Some would just say S-Works Aries, but I like to say Specialized because, you know, it's the company. S-Works is the next level up. But I really like the Dynama that they've used here on the top, the upper of the shoe. They also have the new Li2 BOA dial construction. What I really like about this Aries shoe is the front right here. And why I like this front so much is because it takes good, or it deals good with toe rub or tire overlap. Meaning when your shoe is in that 3 o'clock position, and you're at kind of at a stoplight, and your tire rubs against the front of your shoe and it scuffs your shoe. You know what? Specialized took that into consideration when they made the upper of this shoe by adding on this extra little bumper, I guess you would say, and I really, really like that. Concerning design, the carbon fiber sole looks amazing. I mean, it's beautiful, as you all have seen before. It just really looks robust, but it's light. So this shoe, being $425, only weighs 220 grams. So that's not that heavy, but you know what? It is comparative to the GIRO Imperial. And so, of course, I really like that. It has a weep hole right here for if your feet sweat or if your feet get wet. And of course, during colder climates, you can always tape that up so that cold air does not get in there. Now, wearing these shoes, I have noticed that indoors, they feel a little warm because of the sock liner. And again, it's not a typical shoe. It has a legitimate like sock liner molding for the top of the shoe. or what we'll call, I believe what we call the last, or the upper. And it's kind of a positive and a negative. The positive aspect of it is that it is breathable. I have noticed that with the little vent system here, I have been able to feel air coming through there. Even though I do what I call the Whit double up, which is 2 pair of socks, I still am able to feel the wind come through there and cool off my feet. And this is outside. Now indoors, this thing feels a little warm. Again, indoors is typically warmer on the indoor trainer or whatever, but you know what? It's a little bit warmer. Also, continue on with the design of the shoe. Again, the new Li2 BOA systems, buttery, juicy, smooth. I like them. I like them a lot compared to the old, I think the IP1s, BOA IP1s. But these Li2s are really, really nice. The position of the BOAs, I like them a lot. You know, with the new construction of the design, it is a little cumbersome, just a little bit, because you gotta like put this piece over, make sure, you gotta make sure everything is in the right place for the shoe. And so, that's the design of the S-Works Aries. Let's get into the design of the GIRO Imperial. So of course, got the GIRO Imperials right here. Again, a $425 shoe, and this only weighs 215 grams. So a lot more air vents, a lot more thin. It also is made of a dynamo material. Again, it has 2 BOA systems, and it has the older IP2 system here. But again, this shoe just fits. All of my shoes all of my shoes up to this point have been GIROs. So maybe my foot really fits perfect with the form factor of the shoe or the last of this shoe. I don't really have any complaints with that. It fits like a shoe. Now this right here fits like a sock. And that's where these two really make a big difference for me. This thing keeps that snug fit on your foot the entire time. I have to legitimately loosen the BOAs here when I'm typically used to tightening them here. So that's something to be mindful of. With this booty system or the sock liner, you have to be mindful that you're going to know that this thing is on your foot, that you're going to be in remembrance that this Aries is down there touching those pedals. When in regards to the Imperial, you can almost forget that you got shoes on. It's really nice and airy. Again, I still wear 2 pair of socks. In cold weather, haven't had any issues with these, but of course, here in California, how cold does it really get? But I do know that, wearing 2 pair of socks, putting a shoe cover on this, your foot's gonna be nice and toasty. Again, specifically on the GIRO Imperial, looking at the bottom, it is an Easton EC90 carbon fiber sole, replaceable heel there, and I believe also on the Specialized there is a replaceable heel cap there. But again, you see there's a vent here at the front, and it's just a more simple shoe. 2 BOA dials, it's got a tongue shoe, not much to say about it. It's simple, it works. Now, in comparison to the Specialized Aries, with that bumper system on the front, as you will see here on the GIRO Imperial, there is none of that there. And you will see some toe rub or some scuffs from the front of my shoe overlapping that wheel and getting some smudges. And I've actually had to look into some white shoe crayons or shoe markers to fill in the blackened scuffs on the front of this shoe. But that is the design. All right, let's go into comfort. I kind of talked about that briefly with the comfort of these 2 shoes. This shoe is a lot more comfortable than this shoe. The sock liner on this shoe, it's nice to know that it's there. But at the same time, it can be a little bit bothersome. Like you just want to not know it's there, but you will remember that the Aries is on your foot. Whereas with the Imperial, it's there, it's light, it fits like a shoe. So this fits like a shoe, this fits like a sock, continual contact points. And even looking at some articles, that was some stuff that Sam Bennett, along with Specialized, really wanted to work on with the S-Works Aries. Yeah, that's the big thing with comfort. One more thing. Most of you probably know something called the valgus or valgus within your feet. Well, I'm flat-footed, and so I don't notice that here. This is like a flat platform. I'm flat-footed, but I have narrow feet. So with this, no issues. Anything with the insole, I'm actually running stock insoles on both of these shoes, so nothing special on the insoles of these. But to speak specifically about the Aries, that valgus wedge, I think that's what I'm feeling, and pretty much what that is because of your heel in the metatarsals of your foot's a little cantered off, and so what Specialized has done is they've taken that into consideration so that your foot everything will be better aligned. Because I'm flat-footed, I think that I don't really have much of that issue. I don't know, I'm not a foot or shoe expert, so I'm not sure if that's what I'm feeling, but I do notice right underneath on my right foot, of course, because as you guys saw, I was wearing, the right foot was in the Aries, the left foot was in the GIRO Imperial. I could feel underneath, like right on the ball of my foot, underneath my pinky toe, a little bit of discomfort. Not enough to have to take my shoe off or anything, but what I did have to do from time to time because of that sock liner in the Aries is I had to like spin my toes a little bit, kind of just to open them up a little bit, when I don't have to do that so much with the Imperials. All right, so those are some takeaways that I have with comfort of the shoe. If I had to give, okay, so for design, if I had to give an overall, one of the over design, I think they're both bang on. Like they both are different in and of themselves. Yeah, of course, Specialized probably did a lot more changing because this is the 2021 version versus the 2020 version of the Imperial. But in comfort, I'm gonna say that comfort is gonna go to the GIRO Imperial, simply because it fits like a shoe. I can slide my foot in there. My foot is used to GIRO lasts, and there's not much change that has to take place. But now trying a different shoe, being the Specialized Aries, and with that valgus wedge on the inside, with the sock liner, it's not as comfortable as said GIRO. All right, let's go to the last topic of both of these, being performance. Both of these are claimed to have the stiffest of the brand's outsoles, carbon fiber soles. They're both claiming that I haven't felt much flex. I do feel, it's weird, I do feel a little faster in the Aries, but I don't think it's much faster than the GIRO Imperial. Now, Specialized did say that the Aries is 1% faster than any other shoe that they make. And again, that would be Specialized specific. But in comparison, when it comes to performance, to me, they feel about the same. Having a dual-sided power meter, the numbers, having these shoes on, the numbers are typically are really close to what they are wearing the GIRO Imperials as it is to wearing the Specialized S-Works Aries. So not much different there. Now, specifically speaking about performance, when it comes to this carbon fiber sole, what I can say about this is it just feels like you have a nice, solid, firm foundation, period. Now, to go a little bit deeper in the performance of this shoe, which also taps into design, which taps into comfort, it feels like this shoe has a nice flat base, but it feels like it's a little bit more, if you can see it there, it feels like it's more robust. What do I mean? Let's say you have a flat surface like this, which is the GIRO Imperial. This is the carbon fiber sole, fully carbon fiber, no flex, good to go, right? What I feel that Specialized did with the Aries is that you have a solid bottom like this, but then they put kind of like what we would call in construction a floor joist or joist of some sort underneath it, like this. So it's almost like you're sitting on this T-form on the bottom of your shoe. And what I will say is when sprinting or coming out of the saddle, it does make me feel a little bit more confident in the sprint. So that's kind of my take and my comparison on the Specialized S-Works Aries and the GIRO Imperial. So if I had to go through them again, design, 1 for 1. even across the board. When it comes to price point, 1 for 1. They're the same exact price. When it comes to comfort, I'm going to give that point to GIRO, which sets GIRO up 1. And when it comes to performance, I'm going to give that to this Specialized S-Works Aries. So 2 for 2. They're tied. And of course, as you see, one's white, one's black. And I guess what will be the deciding factor as to which shoe totally takes it for me is which shoe would I prefer the other color in? Do I want the black GIRO Imperial? Do I want the white Specialized Aries? Leave down in the comment section below what you think. And maybe in a soon video, I'll let you guys know what I've gone with. Thanks for your time. Thank you for clicking this video. Please comment, like, subscribe. On to the next one with your boy, C-Dub, aka Crit Whit. Peace.